Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today we will be talking about the 4th anniversary of Star Citizen. They actually did an anniversary live stream, which was really cool. What you see right now is actually an in-fiction ship convention where all the big brands are showing off the new ships, which you can buy on the site or just look for your own pleasure. It's really cool. We will be talking about quite a few stuff today. We will be talking about new ships which are coming in 2.6. We'll be talking about Star Marine, about let's see, the roadmap which they laid out for Star Citizen, which is very interesting, and also a bit about what this anniversary sale is really about. And that's basically ships, and even more ships. To start with, they actually showed some very cool stuff about the new capital ships. And who really doesn't like big capital ships where you can run around, have different positions, board it with your crew and etc, etc. Really cool. Also really like this commercial right here, like Hornet. Really cool with the girl in the background. So yeah, here we go. They actually showed off the very big ships like the Bengal, the Javelin and the Idris. Really cool, really immersive, and as you can see, it's really coming along pretty good. Those ships will be in Squadron 42. Unfortunately, they didn't show off a Squadron 42 vertical slice, but I am pretty happy with what they showed, and I reckon the people which backed Star Citizen will be happy as well, because this, in my opinion, was a better information drop than we had at CitizenCon, for example. There was so much information, there was so much cool stuff. They also talked about the ships which are coming in 2.6, which is actually the Caterpillar. They actually stated in the Discord chat or something, or somewhere on Reddit, that they're aiming to release the Caterpillar in 2.6. It can still slide to 3.0, of course, but they're trying to get it in. The Caterpillar looks very awesome as well. It has been in the pipeline for quite some time. I actually remember they offered it on the Kickstarter in 2012, and it has certainly come a long way, really. They showed off the white box and what the development entailed for the Caterpillar, and the modular stuff on it is really interesting. So here we see the Caterpillar in all its glory. As you see, it's come along very well. It's a multi-crew ship which can, well, have pretty much people, I reckon. It's actually 50% longer than the Constellation and the Retaliator, and it's actually even longer than the Starfarer, which was stated in the video. I can imagine if you bought this ship, you're really getting worth your price right there. Looks really awesome with the very nice glowy orange engines right there. And they showed off the interior of the Caterpillar as well, which looks really good. It's really of great quality, and I can already see myself and my crew just going on in the Caterpillar and doing our stuff. This is a Drake ship, and we're really supposed to be a pirate if you have this ship, and I think that's going to be awesome. The outside of the ship looks really great in my opinion. The inside looks as well really great. But now we will actually get to a little bit less piratey ship, but actually top class. This is the X85, which will actually come along with the 890 Jump, which is actually on sale for $900. Quite expensive, but it's a limited ship and not everyone should have an 890 Jump. But this is coming with the 890 Jump and is actually like a parasite ship, just like the Constellation has the Merlin and the 890 Jump has the X85. The X85 comes equipped with a quantum drive and without a jump drive, because it's the parasite ship of the 890 Jump. It will be a very cool ship to fly, just for the luxury of it. And of course, we got the Herald. Yes, if you're into Drake ships, you're in for a treat. The Herald will also come with the 2.6 patch and is actually the data runner of the game. And this data runner is of course from Drake, and you can really see that in the aesthetics right here. It really looks the same like in the aesthetics like the Drake Caterpillar, like the same, really the same color schemes, the same materials, and really those big engines on the end, really nice. Those engines are not good with turns, as you can see in the race right now. But it's basically made for drag racing. So you just go speed ahead, just frontal and with no turns to get data from point A to point B. That's what this chip is supposed to do, and that's where it should accelerate. And I think that will be just great for that job, really. Looks really good from the outside, but it looks really good from the inside as well, and I can't wait to play it in the 2.6 patch and actually shoot a few of those down or actually do some racing as well. The interior also looks very good, as you can see right now. There's basically room for 2 persons, one person on the comp stations right there for all the data retrieving and scanning and stuff, and one pilot of course in the cockpit. It gives me a little bit of a camping feel, really a bit claustrophobic, but I think it can do the job very well, and I'm very interested in how the info running and the data running will actually work. But of course those ships were not the only one which they showed off. They also showed off the Esperia Prowler, which is basically the ship which can have a boarding party into it, or a crew of marines, and basically a really nice drop-off ship, like you can see right here. It's actually one of the first alien ships we see from the inside. We have we have seen a few Vanduuls from the outside and the inside, like the Vanduul Glaive and the Vanduul what was it again? Vanduul Blade. But this one is really unique, and from the Typhooni faction. It looks really cool. I really like the color schemes which they used. It also has shields, so if your marines are getting out, they're still shielded until they're out. Also the wings are, when they're folded, it looks really good, but when they are going out, they act as shields as well for all the people on the ground. Looks really cool, looks really nice, and it's actually on sale right now. I think it's $380 if you pay with war bonds, so that's actually fresh money. And it's also available with cash for $425. $425 is applied when you use credit. So cash is $380, credits is $425. Of course, this is the thing we have been waiting for. Star Marine. We haven't heard about it in like a long time, since March last year. When it almost was about to come out, but here it finally is. They showed it off. There's not a lot of information about it yet. All we know, it looks really good. I actually pop up a card right now as well, because I want to give my opinions about it in a longer video. But as far as we can tell by this video, it's in a playable state. They actually played it on a LAN at the event. So it was not really with the netcode, which is going to be applied in the online version. But the initial response for me was a little bit mixed. It looks good, but of course everything is prone for improvement in an alpha version, of course. An even more interesting thing they showed off is the internal roadmap. They're actually showing us the internal roadmap right now, and Star Marine is actually on the 8th of December to the live version in that roadmap. And I think that is really interesting. By any means, those are not hard dates or anything, because it's really the internal roadmap of the company. And that's really interesting for me as a very long time backer, to actually see what CIG is doing really on the fly, and just check out, okay, what's on the schedule right now for CIG, so what can I expect or not expect. Always take this internal roadmap with a very high grain of salt, basically a truckload of salt, because you know, actually at some point Star Marine was on that timeline like 1.5 years ago to be almost completed in the internal roadmap. So just think about it. The internal roadmap is nice to have, and we hopefully can estimate deadlines and release dates a bit better, but still not perfectly, of course. And it's all tentative release dates, and it's all very early days for them to show such a thing off. And I think they really trust the backers to show it off like this. They actually dedicated a page to it as well. And well, I actually envy them for doing that, because this is really what I would like from open development, that the backer gets informed and really gets the same tool set the developers get as well. So we really get an inside look right there. That's actually one of the things I was really happy about. So what is an anniversary sale without new ships? That's probably what CIG taught as well. So they're actually bringing in some new variants. Here you can see the Avenger Titan Renegade, which looks quite nice. As you can see, it has a nice paint job as well, which is coming along very nicely, as you can see right there. Those are mostly dogfight oriented ships. So here we got the Hornet Wildfire, which looks very aggressive in my opinion. Looks very nice. I like the red shades right there, and I really can't wait to paint our own ships. I mean, why not? Here's the Saber Comet, which is nice as well. I like the Saber overall because I like most of the ships in Star Citizen. And here we got the Gladius Valiant, which looks cool, really cool. It looks very military and I like it. So this will be sold in the upcoming days. Here you can actually see the timeline for that. We're actually at day 3 at this moment in time, November 20. Maybe day 4, November 21st. So there you go. There you have it. This was where the anniversary stream is about. If you like more, give a thumbs up, subscribe. On the left you can see my Star Marine thoughts, and on the right you can actually see a more in-depth look about the Caterpillar. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.